Going live, baby. Yeah, I got you, Snoop. Hold on, baby, right there. They're trying to hide and block everything, you know? You're right there. I didn't mean to wake you up, Papa. He was sleeping good. What? I knew you was over here playing with it. You's a monkey, man. You just had to lay on it, huh? To get all your hairs all over it. Okay, watch it out. bro. It's okay, bro. Hold on. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna give you a whole set of socks to chew on and play with, all right? Because I got some of them throwing away, all right? You can have them. Bro, you just tearing everything up here. Man, listen here. I rescue you. I'm gonna need somebody to rescue me from me. Your ass. Your ass retarded. Alright, it's in the truck. Okay. It was too much, bruh. Guys, I was going to shut it down to come back because they're so busy disrupting everything. I even went and did a little short, like unasked the video. Stop it. These people are stupid. And some people would believe that that's not the case. Trust me, it is. All I can say is, and trust in me not to lie to you about something that they actually are doing. I mean, you put one and one together, you get two, right? As you see for the thumbnail, I'm using a little young Miss Huxtable, later to become a lesbian, full blown, to be the most dumbest person on The View, and inconsistently had a black back blown out in some very perverse things for Hollywood, and that's why she's full blown all about women. I can't go into it. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But I like the emoji. I mean, not the emoji, but the meme. So, because you ever had to squint, you know, because you listen to people and it's like, I don't like to really talk bad about people, but there are times, right, when people are talking about stuff and I'm looking at them like, I guess we're in a world where everybody's convinced that everybody's supposed to listen to everybody and accept everything everybody say. No. Right now, I got a brother, Chata High, he's doing something marvelous. See, I like stuff like that. When a person asks a question, and even if I respond, it doesn't mean I know. The thing is, I said, well, you know what? Not to be perplexed, because it's a great question. And he stayed with it. And I said, well, I got like several books on demonology. And it doesn't mean that the answer's in there, but I guarantee you, if it's a question, there is an answer for it. That's the most beautiful thing is when we get back to that realization of who we are. Listen to me, y'all, you don't die. You are immortal. Anyone running around here saying they're mortal, then if that was the case, then why are they doing all the things to poison the water to kill off the body? Because see, when I was watching Hillary Clinton taking that drink of water and spitting venom in it before she could drink because she was choking on her own venom, see, y'all don't know about snakes, do you? See, you are dynamic. And when I say you're more powerful than you are, it's beyond your imaginary scope. For those still holding on to crayon colors of fiction ideology, Native Americans, you're Mongolians. Shut up. You are not indigenous to this land, nor were you in your origin. You were brought here in the 1800s. Bottom line. I got family members that made deals with the devil. And they would never tell the offspring the truth. You know what it would do to them as far as them to look at him? Or her. Eastern Stars, any of y'all Eastern Stars, you are the biggest frauds on the earth. Now, I'm not sitting here to speculate on this made-up Baphomet and all this other stuff because everything is stolen and borrowed, but there are some things that have nuances that have no rationale and no reasoning. Religion creates a dichotomy of good versus evil, yet all the evil you see is coming from religion. And while all the good is coming from those who have stepped away from it. You go to the homeless man, the wino on the corner, the homeless man in the alley, and you talk to them, and they will tell you everything that's going on around them, yet they hold themselves in solitude. Why? Because it is not about a decor or a document. That means dressing up or something written. George Orwellian, I stick by him. Mark Twain. Look at Mark Twain. People, y'all know he died in 1910. But he had his home, a mansion in Connecticut, built in 1908. Like, why is it that people don't know these edifices of truth and reality? Because of the things that they stood for, and they stood against the snake, the octopus, the lie. All right? So we want to be reverent. People have to have a hard time listening to me because my name is actually Lucifer. And they sit there going, but isn't it James? I am more than my name. You are more than your existence. What is wrong with you? See, this is where you get to making binding agreements, not knowing what you're doing because you want to be this aficionado, not knowing that words are vibrations of frequencies, and frequencies are based upon numbers which are scripted by colors, and colors take it all the way back to the point of prisms, because nothing is a straight line. It is beautiful and majestic and magnificent. Why is it that you have a hard time conceptualizing, conceiving these? Beloved brother, thank you for the donation here about 25 minutes ago, Marcus, back to back. Appreciate it, beloved. Let everybody else donate. I appreciate you, brother. Take a breather. I love y'all, man. I'm not going to come up. I can pull out right now a stack of $10,000 bill. Little yellow. It's got the yellow band around it. 10,000. $100 bills. Yeah. I can go drive down to Nimna Chevrolet and pay off my truck. Just like the first one I bought. I traded in. See, I see irresponsibility because it's lucrative in the world that is flipped on his head and about face. Not to dictate orders, but to take them. I'm not rich. Oh, well, yeah, I am. Not in monetary, not in some made-up dollar with some ink. Not in clothes and all. I'd rather be running around butt-ass naked with a fupa ass hanging out. I wouldn't care if it was baby ass or a tight ass. Just running around in the trees and the grass. I'm beyond the scope of belief. That is a subjugation based on the curriculum. You must believe 2 + 2 = 4 because these are the dichotomies of the numbers. So we take 2 and 2. If I make the illusion that 2 and 2 is 4, and I say, okay, that means 4 because you see 2 and 2 standing, what is wrong with it being 5? If I say 2 + 2, 2 plus the t, right? Why is the x? They say it's times. Why is that times and not t? Why is the times not plus meaning a multiplication? That means to add. Isn't that based upon addition? They say, but it multiplies it. Well, it's only multiplied because they make a statement in the curriculum that says times itself. So if it's multiplied times itself, wouldn't it be instrumental to add 1? Because it's the subject of 1. So 2 times 2 would be 4 plus the 1. See, math is a composure of a dixicum of made up ideologies to circumvent a new rationale. But nobody wants to have this conversation because then it embarks on them not really knowing anything. See, the problem is most people don't know who they are. So they accept what they've been given. And those who have been given a little more than those who are much deserving, not to say no one is, you have this placard of heel on neck. The problem is those who make those choices, everybody has a choice. Though you're immortal, you do by design create the next existence. So when I curse these officers murdering our people, it seems like they just go and get new ones because they're too dumb to even watch and pay attention. So the agency watched for nobody else, but then all of a sudden, 2 days after I said what I did, the suicide rates went up 20%. You think this is a game? I didn't even put that on these fake feds. Mike can do that right now. I wouldn't give a fuck if they had 6 tails, 18 eyes, 4 heads. It's the same thing. I wouldn't care if they were 2 inches, 6 inches. It matters not. It is not magic. It is not fiction. Hell, fuck with facts. The reality is the disposition of the realization that most people have a hard time. Look at the despondence we have watching can't even hit the light. Just because they think they know. And yet everything about them is sound in belief because of what they've been delivered or what they've seen. You know how they say it's got to be tangible? Motherfucker, I'm very tangible. Wasting your time in your fake idioms and who you believe to be you are and everything else. Yet you look and you don't even know what you're looking at. For you know you not. How can you know me? This is the game we play. Well, actually I'm playing. Everybody else, you're just living a stupid game. The reality is these motherfuckers come looking and they don't get it. You know, look at Russia, right? With the waters coming up out of the ground, flooding. And I bet there's some things that are working underground believe they're making it happen. I bet these monkeys who are in the mountains think they're all in control of everything. I bet these dumb fucking Mormons who are the predecessors of your history, my brothers and sisters, believe that they're safe. I believe all the security motherfuckers on this database. I mean, look at this goofy doctor they're talking about in ABC or NBC talking about, oh, the coronas and coming high again. These fucktards. Listen to me. Any of y'all who had babies, I said this before, most dumb nigresses didn't listen. I'm saying that out of disdain and disrespect, because that's what you are when you don't listen to somebody giving you good news. Said, do not have your babies fucking inoculated. Stop the bullshit with the Social Security card and everything else. It is not required as long as you know who the fuck you are, and I'm telling you who you are today. It doesn't matter if you're got a little bloodline from Africa and this, that, and I'm telling you who you are in this fucking land. And they chose not to listen because they accepted the lying-ass education system. Again, as I stated decades ago, built by the Rockefellers and OSS and the UN. Bunk, right? The Vanderbilts, all of them. They said, oh, he's crazy. I said, but look at you now. Because let me tell you something. Those who come back here, let's say, hypothetically, anyway, well, they want to make sure that they can't leave and go to a better place. They need pain and suffering, so you never find a place that is more better to be able to do things beyond the scope and learn the truth of what you're capable of. Because if you learn the scope of what you're capable of here, shit. You can call upon the clouds, the real ones, and they'll mass themselves in single file. It's not no Jesus bullshit. You can ask the land to come up, and the land would come up. It's not actually asking; it's a thought, not to predicate some provocative measure. This is the reality of your existence. But you're lazy. Right now, they're all hitting all the energy and this, that, and other, and they don't get it. They are their own. Let me tell you something. They're their own complete destruction. And you need to know this. I don't like talking destruction and death and all that nonsense. But they are their own because they are deserving and rewarding of it. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter what they do anymore. The dumb stuff and poisoning and this and that. They are their own destruction. It's going to happen no matter what. Even if there was a turn a new leaf right now. Now, you're qualified, you're qualified, you're solidified in it, and it's a fact. I was actually having a conversation with a Muslim that watched the video saying, so I'm Shemitic? Yeah, but you want to call yourself a fucking Muslim, not doing anything about Muhammad. You want to buy into scripted lies created by the very same bastards like Farad. He's not no master. Wallace Farad and the many others that went out to do what they did, to reconstitute a new narrative after pain and suffrage created by the wars of those still in existence. But these dumb niggas everywhere on every continent, straight hair or not, hybrid, crypto, Sephardic, whatever, are lost to the truth of their existence. I was the only one still telling you motherfuckers that we were one people, one land, one world. We were everywhere. I was saying this is superior. This is the old world. Motherfuckers saying bullshit. Bah, you crazy. Going back 20 years ago, right? When I was first really throwing it down. Now look at everybody. You're running around like a bunch of Mises would have knocked the wall down, and they don't know where to go because their hiding space is kaput. Kaput, as they say in German, right? Now look at you. Now they got these little young motherfuckers coming over here, not even half my age. Got a platform looking because they're getting a little better water, and they don't, because they've been conditioned and broken. They're staring and looking. What is he talking about? Because you have these lethargic motherfuckers who all they know is, I want to go back in the field. I want to kill, blah, blah, blah. We got to get the machine running. Get the aircraft up. We got a target. Do. We got a whole agenda. It's been talked about at the so-and-so summit meeting and this, that, and the other. All that's going to come to a fucking end, and it's not all that shit they're building in Dubai. It's going to be destroyed. I've seen it 1,000 times. I remember watching Will Smith climb up on the tallest building over there. He had to climb up through the middle before he even did it. I said, y'all, watch this. Will Smith gonna be at the top of the building. They're gonna be doing a picture thing because he had to get away from Jada's crazy ass. He knows he's gay. His children he done fucked up, but he did it all because of the Zion. I hate saying Zion because Zion has nothing to do with these motherfuckers that call themselves Zionists, these fake Ashkenazis, these fake whatever you want to call them. They're the ones that got all these monkeys doing this. And these are the weak ones. Look on, know what I say. It was spoken in long ago. It will not work out. You could bring all the vessels, you could bring all the ships, ass cheek itching. You could do all you want right now. The ignorance, that term, I have disdain for that term. It's just stupid. You will not even be a remembrance. Every single one of you will be utterly, God dog, man. Oh shit. And the thing is, you'll be permitted to live that destruction over and over and over and over in a place you can't even imagine. I ain't no hellfire and all that shit. It's not how it works. They don't even get what they're doing. Some of them think they know. But even their terms have been laid out long before them. And there ain't shit they can do to change it. Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. For those who like that term. So you can look the fuck on. You can take your ass with your religions. You can sit there and look, I'm over here. You can come on the ancestral land. You can sit there and hold yourself tight. You can sit there, buckle up. You can go on, do a little more CQB and all that other shit. You can sit there and come in your little vehicles that don't need gas that is ancient. When I was telling people that Hindenburgs didn't have that fucking helium in it, they weren't called Hindenburgs, but the blimps, that's what they were called. Anyway, they didn't have no, that was with purpose. And they were like, how you know this? I said, how do you not? And these motherfuckers will sit here coming. You know why most of the women are kind of ignorant around the world? Because of their worthless ass, no good, broken ass men who are pussies. Them Hindu men who are half-breeds, the new ones, for the last century or so, going maybe two, right? Conquered by the Europeans. Oh, yeah, they wanted their relatives. But regardless of that, that's not who they were. They're the ones really looking. They got them all over here, they little motherfucking soldiers, all working in restaurants and shit, chefing and stuff. Look, trust me. Just waiting for the fucking call as if no one knows. No, they got 20 motherfuckers for each one of you. That's not even the motherfuckers that will have to deal with the knuckleheads who they realize when they first start fighting, when it has to change before the vehicles and everything else start bombing areas. See, the reality is most people don't know what's about to happen. They're speculating and they're giving energy. Then you have these little Chinese, a lot of them come here because they want to make it better. They believe they can do something. But some of them are scripted in and believe that they're going to replace the actual indigenous. That they could take over like the Mongolians, which, no, it's not going to happen. Because, see, a lot of Mongolians ain't even the same people no more, so that they want to get rid of them too. Oh, yeah, they want to get rid of them too. They want to change the whole narrative entirely. But the thing is, we are of this soil. I can't go any further than that. That's why I'm like this all the time. Because I can't believe people are so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Oh, baby girl, I'm drinking chrysanthemum. Oh, it's delicioso. It don't need sweetness. It don't need nothing. This is what y'all, and listen to this. Y'all gonna drink 2 or 3 glasses of this a day too. But again, people think it's a game. Remember the story about in Haiti? When they first went there and the women were chanting, dancing, and all the foreigners started teeth falling out their mouths, hemorrhaging at the eyes and the ears, falling on the ground. Some people thought it was radiation in the ground. It doesn't matter what it was. They were vibrating on a different level, the true autochthonous. All right, regardless of being brought from here to there, they got together and they knew the old ways. They held up certain sticks, staffs, and they were killing them like crazy. That's the reason why they got the fuck up out of there. But then you have these Spaniards who we call sleeper cells. You got them all around here, the dumb motherfuckers. And then that's how you have Santo Domingo. And I already broke the history of how that came into existence. And them people run around half fucking buck-eyed stupid, just like Dominican Republic. But the women love us. The men, scripted in, miseducated, and lied to. Just as Cuba. I got so many homies. Listen, y'all. Until you start realizing this stuff, and there are those who like to talk to me, have a conversation, or vibrate, because they want to know things. There's certain things you just can't know. There's certain things there's no way around it. If you don't want to open yourself up and be your own self processor, your own. You know, we got all these people that get into computers and they fanciful. I do all this stuff and I'm gaming and I got the lights and all that, and it's just, nigga, you outside yourself. You don't giving your energy over to something else. You can call that a Jannah, demon, the darkness, because it's not utilized for the betterment. Now you go ahead and come across something and make something, they're gonna know it, and they're gonna come and snatch your ass up. They're gonna have you show them how it's done, or reverse engineer it, and they're gonna subjugate. What's the name of that movie where the women in the town were all being made robots and shit? What if it's the reverse? So you see the guy who was Marvel, all of a sudden, he's running from some skinny ass, pale skinned motherfucker, recessive gene. Not all pale skinned women are recessive gene, but you want to call yourself white, you was fucking an idiot. But anyway, running from that little goofy little thing, and all of a sudden she's talking to individuals who ain't all fat, but they look like they belong to something. I believe this motherfucker realized, they wanted to have a meeting. He was doing his best to get away in a fleeting run of knowing he can't escape it because they're all around. So they got to do what they got to Jamie Foxx his ass. It don't matter about muscles and because you know some karate and all that nonsense. But because y'all make bad choices. Man, that's not saying a pale skin woman's a bad choice. They just made bad choices. Look at Cuba Gooding Jr. They don't even want to do him because he's just so I don't even want to get into that. You see what they did, the humiliation ritual they put him through. Then they had him do that little boat thing, play the cucaracha gay thing, right? But he just runs right back, getting drunk. I got to sleep with every pale skinned woman I can. Cuba Jr., he's not even worthy of anything. I'm not saying there's something wrong with sleeping with a pale skinned woman. I'm saying is, you got dumbass sisters right now who don't know that they're the problem, running over to Vietnam and the Philippines and places like that where the brothers are happy. To go over there to argue and fight, their ass is going to end up like that knucklehead, a couple of them now in Dubai, locked up getting your ass whipped. Stop being stupid. You make it right here while you can, and stop listening to 22 Adam and Vlad, these damn fake Ashkenazi pieces of shit, who are allowed to move up the rap and everybody follow because they want to, while he's sniffing man's butts and this woman getting pegged by a brother. Listen here, man. Either you're going to get it together and straighten up, or you're going to keep following this paradigm, because there are a lot of Arab women married to our brothers. There's a lot of Filipino women. There's a lot of Hindu women love us to death. I knew some in college. I know enough people around the world where these people are full of crap, and it ain't about us. It's about because they're broken, they're abusive, they be doing mercy killings, all kind of crazy stuff. Why would they want to be with you? Running around with the head wrapped up like they're retarded. But these dumb women here, clearly liberal states, when I break down history and they have a hard time, you curse yourselves in ignorance. Yeah, they still coming in. Just get out of here. If you don't want to hit the like or whatever, get out of here. Get your little pussy asses out of here. And don't sit there, well, I just want to see what you're talking about before I just make a decision. You don't even know how to make a decision on the life you're living. So get the fuck out of here. Tired of you people all scripted into fake ethnicity, races, this, that, and other. There's only two existence, us and then everything else. And until you realize that and step into the truth of who you are in league with everything else. And trust me, you don't want to be in league with anything else. But you know there's enough dumb people because you have been taught a whole full circle jerk. So they hide the numbers, they do all those things they do, and they don't get it. There's a reward for that. And that's all I'm going to say now. So I'm going to shut it down, finish my tea, come back in an hour and a half, exactly. We're going to read William Cooper, okay? We're going to get into the second part, okay? I'm going to read that in its entirety. It's not too long, but it's enough to explain some things. And like I said, all the new tribe members, welcome, appreciate you. As far as the people from Montclair, if you got a problem, why don't you voice your opinion right there? Because I know some of you niggas are in here. Type it in. Stop being a little scary asses because you've been wrong all your goddamn lives. Because you've been contained, compartmentalized. Oh, yeah, I'm allowed to make some money. I work for the NFL. I bought in. Oh, that don't mean shit. You're still a dumbass. I was a model. I was able to change this. How dare you? How dare you be so inoculatedly stupid? Man up, woman up. Open your little fucking mouths. You've been lied to and fooled just because it felt good for the moment. Everyone I know from back here where I grew up at, supposedly. I grew up around the whole earth, really, but I remember all the lies. And then I watch how y'all just push them off to your goddamn family members, to your young children. And I watch how they act. Some of them even reached out to me, young. Don't call me young. I can't be the uncle to some wayward ass lost motherfucker because you believe in the stuff you've been conscripted into. I don't know you. When you free yourself from that, then I will know you. I cannot know a lie. I just can't. I've known the lie of self until I accepted who I was that I fought against for a long time. Oh yeah, I fought against me like a motherfucker. Scary. No, fuck. Shit. Appreciate the donuts. That's what I call them now, because like going to motherfucking Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kremes, you get a dozen. Yes, we're talking about the donations. Donuts, you know what I'm saying? Spring a box, man. Let's get these motherfuckers. Yeah, I added a few more books. Shut up. I'll share with the books where I added. Because the conversation I had, which I had this morning, I had one more book, but because I had to look for something. But anyway, and I came across this book, I was like, oh, damn, there you is. Anyway, I added about 3 more books because what we've been dealing with in this fictional world. You're real, and yet you're living a lie, a fiction. You've asserted yourself. Your discernment is based upon the fiction. And in order to truly live, you have to remove yourself from the fiction. How do you do it? How do you go about extrapolating upon yourself to cut yourself away from the fiction when the fiction is all around you? How do you immerse yourself into your truth? And again, listen, yet the fiction is all around you and you've been living the fiction. How do you reestablish the connection to who you truly are out of the disorder? It's not complicated. These motherfuckers are going to attempt to run. There's nowhere for them to run. Antarctica, beyond, nowhere. So you know what they're going to do? We're going to buckle up. I'm going to fight. Fight. That's all you've been doing. Your pussy ass has been fighting and killing and murdering people for nothing. You got people grafted in, this, that, and other, and they really need to change their ways if they weren't so stupid. But you get people. The conditioning's real, people. It is deeper than you can imagine, y'all. Everything I'm reading, I'm not saying believe. I'm saying pay attention. Look at what you're seeing. Allow yourself to dream. They're blocking people's dreams. They're doing all kind of shit. I'm not giving them that kind of power. I'm not saying this. I'm stating if you're living in the fiction, if you're living out of order, okay? They have threatened you, and they threaten you nonstop. And they want to control the narrative, right? Why? Because you have power beyond beyond all of you. Except for the ignorant. The ignorant, fucking cannon fodder. Let them be. They make a choice. Don't you make that unwise choice. Don't you make that unwise choice. See, some people got to feel things. Well, the answer's always been in self. Yet, how do you get there? And no, it's real simple. If people knew, they wouldn't even trust me. So, we went over this before. Anyway, I'm gonna shut it down in an hour and a half. I'm gonna come back because I gotta go stare at my chickpeas and my negro frios. You know, I mean, and get my peppers and chopped up all that for my 1 meal today. And then later on, I'm gonna have I have to pick up some pineapple. I don't want to go out there because you know people getting them goopy goops and goops everywhere you go. I don't want to make myself weak when I'm attempting to make myself stronger because they're doing stuff genetically to attack everybody. That's what your blood's been given for. So they can single out certain individuals. You can't just kill everybody at one time. And then we get a focus, directed energy at certain places. Sometimes the homes blow up. Sometimes the people just drop dead. Sometimes a little hardened, solidified, mummified. Oh, y'all don't know about that, do y'all? Y'all stop worrying about things. They are not going to like their end. That's all I can say. And there ain't nothing they do can stop their end. And you better believe it's going to be so beautiful after that. Things are going to be just beyond, and you're immortal. You are immortal. That's something I was not supposed to say. You're very immortal for the term. I don't like it, but that's what y'all know, watching vampires and all other dumb shit. You are immortal. That's how you should be processing. Stop being lazy. See y'all in an hour and a half. Lisa Cooper, Sean Buckner, Snoo, Rondo, Chetta High. Who else is up in here? Mikey Cox, Alicia Cooper, Marcus William, Roger Lone Wolf. What's going on, beloveds? What's happening? Oh, okay. I thought I had everybody there. Oh, what's going on, beloved? What's cracking? What's going on? Mikey Cox, I got you up with, right? James Bond, what's going on, beloved? Snoo, you know I got you, mama. T. Hines, yes. What's going on, beloveds? What's going on? I'll read this stuff later because I always go back. There's 2 little things you can read and stuff. Anyway, I appreciate y'all coming in. Like I said, an hour and a half to come back. We're going to get some William Cooper is here ready to go. And we're going to get it in.